Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do a card tutorial, and this is what I'm going to be replicating. The challenge for Stampin' for All this week is tone on tone, and I used Highland Heather cardstock with gorgeous Grape cardstock, just a tiny slither round the edge, and I've used Highland Heather stamp. I have coloured some of my rhinestones there just to brighten it up a little bit, and then I've used some of the metallic sequins just scattered around, just to give it a wee bit of bling. Okay, so that was the kind of purpley tones, and I'm now going to go for Soft Seafoam, and I think I might head for Pear Pizzazz as the background. So we'll pick out a Soft Seafoam and Pear Pizzazz. And that's how I stone my A6 card. I have recently, and I'll just slide this camera around a bit and up so you can see it. That is my new paper storage from Fernli Designs, and as you can see it is 6 inch wide, just over. It's about 6 3/4 inch wide, and each section is an inch, I think. Yep. And basically I have got my in colours, my brights, my regals, my subtles, my neutrals, my black, vanilla and white, and it's just fantastic. I also have my A5 just put back in there just so that I know where it is. Anything smaller than A5 will go into an A6 form, but it's perfect. It's all working fantastically well together. So I'll just spin you back round so you're not getting sick. There we go. And this new tripod that I'm using, it is called Neewer, Neewuer, and it's clamped onto my table, so it's not too sugary. It comes up and down easily, and I can also rotate just the camera part. I can rotate my arm, or I can move the clamp, so it's really, really fantastic. Anyway, now that we've got that part out with, I am using the Dandelion Wishes stamp set, and I'm just going to position this in. So I am going on the bottom line, put my magnet down, put that card onto the bottom line as well, just make sure it's straight, and put that up in the top corner. I'm going to just pull that round so I know it's in the right place. Yep. I have opened my Soft Seafoam ink pad. Don't know if you'll be able to read that properly. It's so light, but it is Soft Seafoam. And then I'm just going to ink this up. Now, I tend to have to do this twice, but we never know. And I'm only giving it good pressure, I'm not giving it heart compressions. I'm going to do it again because it's quite splodgy on the sentiment, and I want it to be quite clear. I did slightly heat emboss with clear on my last sample, the purpley one, but it didn't work out fantastic, and I can't find my VersaFine at the minute, so I'm not going to be doing that this time. Right, so let me just give that a little wipe over. I do have my Stampin' Chamois, but it's it's a bit of a pest just now to try and dig it out. So I'll just do that. And they're just aloe vera, so they're genteel enough. Take that off. And I need to put my wee foam back on or I will lose it, which is not unusual for me. So if I take something out, I'm trying to put it straight away again. There we go. That's it, ready for the next use. There is a second plate that goes with this. I keep mine separate. Tend to only use the 2 stamp anyway, and if I do need it, it's handy, but for ease of storage and rather than breaking a plate or breaking any of my hinges, I store them separately because it's too easy to forget. Right, put that there now. Bring this back in and I'm going to cut it down. So bring in my trimmer and I want to take it down to, let me see, 14.3. And I think I'll do the same at that side. It will give me a little bit more of a border. So I'm taking this side down to 13.8. So it's like 0.5 centimetres on each side. And we'll do the same with this. So I'll take this one down to 10. And I'll take that side down to 9.5. There we go. Now my Pear Pizzazz layer, I am just taking a 0.5 off the whole thing. So I'll take 0.5 off that way and 0.5 off this way. And that should give me a nice 0.5 border all the way around. Stay. It's okay, I'm talking to my trimmer. I'm just going to bring out one of my card blanks. And I get these because they're nice and simple to use. That was my trimmer. Nice and simple to use and they are fast for videos and I love the deckled edge. I think it just makes the project stand out. So that's kind of where I'm going. Okay, let me just shift some of these out the way and we'll get mounting this. So I'm just going to go in with some Tombow, and you don't need loads. At the end of the day, you're sticking card to card, not metal to metal. Doesn't need to be super glued down. That seems nice. And these two card colours are both in the Subtles collection. So if you actually buy the Subtles card bundle, you get 2 sheets of the 10 colours, I think. I'll just double check that, but I'm positive that's better. And then I am going in with my Winkle Stella. Right, I'm going to check first of all for the cardstock. I'm positive you can get the 2 in a pack. So let me see, paper, cardstock, subtles. It's £8 and you get 20 sheets, 2 of each of the 10 colours. So it's ideal. Okay. I was just checking something there. Right, so I can bring you back in to see now. Sorry about that nasty glare coming off my light. I'll see if I can turn it round another wee bit. It's not much better. Right, so I've got Wink of Stella. Personally, I like the Sakura Jelly Roll in Stardust. I think it gives it more prominent sparkle, but this does work just as well. So I'm going in with the Script, and it doesn't need to be exact, as long as it's near enough, it'll be all right. I don't even know if that'll show on camera. Yeah, there you are. You can see it sparkling there. And I'm just going to do the stem here. And as again, you can see I'm not being overly precise. Alright, and I'll show you what I mean with the Stardust pen, because I'm just going to add a little dot onto the end of all these little wishes, and I'll bring it up and let you see what I mean. I need to see where the light is to see what ones I've done. Right, so if I bring that up to you, you can see how prominent those sparkles are. They are just superb. So I'm going to do that on the rest of them. I just love how prominent they are, and you don't need thousands of it. I get these pens, I usually buy them maybe once a year, and I'll buy 2 or 3 at a time, and they'll last me usually. Okay. Because as I said, you're only adding it as an accent. I don't tend to colour with them. I will just add a couple of little dots with them to make things stand out a little. I think that's more than enough with this. I think any more and you're going into overkill. So there we have our little wishes. Now I'll bring back in the sequins, and I'm not sure if these are actually going to work on it because they are metallic. I do have the iridescent ones coming tomorrow, so I might not use these. I'm just going to place a few on and see how I like it. If I don't like it, I'm not putting them down. So let me just start with, oops, there's 2 there. And I can't wait till my wee new tool comes tomorrow as well. That'll be really cool. A little silver. Don't want black. No, no, no. I think they might be alright actually. I don't think I'll put as many as I had on the other one though. Oops, tip it over. I'll fix it in a minute. I'm just waiting on my son getting home from work. He's had a few issues last year and got himself into a wee bit of bother, but he's came out the other side, and today's his last shift doing his community service, so I'm really proud of him. He knows how big a mess he made of things, and he's resolved it, so I can't really ask for much more than that. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need an odd number. So let me see, what have I got? 4 and 4. So let's take another silver. And I'll put that one up there, I think. Right. Oh. Aye, so I'm really proud of him. As I said, there's a lot of young ones out there that are enticed by the easy, fast money route. And unfortunately, my son was one of them. But he's learned a powerful lesson, and I don't think he will ever do that again, so we can only hope now. Now I am using glossy accents to put this down. I have got it in a smaller bottle, which I'll show you in just a second. I will be ordering the fine tip pen glue from Stampin' Up, but I haven't got around to it yet. Right, so I'm just going to put a few drops nearby of where I want them, so I can just really pick them up and drop them back down. There we go. And I'm just using my pokey tool. I'll put it in my glossy accents quickly. That just helps me lift it and place that down. Same again, lift it and place it down. Come on, you wee monkey. That one's upside down, so I need to turn it. That could be Boy Wonder. Turn that one upside down. Oops. And then I'm going to add just a couple of wee clear ones to the centre of my dandelions. These were all clear, and I've just coloured them with a Promarker because I don't have my Stampin' Blends yet. Because every time I go and think, yep, going to get them today, something else jumps in my basket. I'm actually hoping that my next order from the seasonal catalogue will be my last, and then I can start getting my Stampin' Blends. But there we go. That is our tone on tone card. And I'll bring another one beside it and raise you up a little bit. So there we go. That's a tone on tone card using, this one was Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather ink, and that is not the right sticker that's on that because I swapped these into a bigger tub so I can get moving about a bit better. But they are the metallic sequins that I have scattered around, and these are a contraband rhinestone stickers, and I just prefer them. When I run out I will get Stampin' Up, but for the minute I've got tons of them, so I'm going to use them. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's, oops, missed a bit. Inside the card I've added just a little touch of the, what do you call it, the wishes. So I'm going to do the same with the Soft Seafoam. Now I did stamp off with the inside for that one because Highland Heather's a little bit more stronger than the Soft Seafoam, so I'm just going in with this full strength. And as you can see, it's not prominent at all, and that's perfect. Just coordinates, and you can do the same on your envelope for it. Just add a little bit of the stamping on the outside, and it just ties everything in together and makes it perfect. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you have a wee go, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.